Hey, this is Jay Grams. We're here at Volo Museum Auto Sales. We're going to do our weekly showroom tour, and today we're going to focus on finding the Pontiacs. Looks like I have 22 of them in stock. This being one of them. This is a 79 Trans Am, great colors, loaded with options, low miles. It's on our new arrivals page and it's on the sold page. You missed out on this one, someone grabbed it right away. But we do have a few other Pontiacs in here for sale. Make sure you go to volocars.com if you want to see the entire inventory. I'm sure you'll be teased with some cars in the background. This is awesome. 67 Pontiac Catalina 2+2. This is their performance model. Take a second, look at the lines. Look at this sleek fastback design. It looks like it's doing 100 miles an hour. It's a big full-size car and it looks like a bullet. This one's really special. It's one of about 115 made. This is a 428 HO. They had a 428 and then they had the high output, which this is 376 horsepower. And it's a factory 4-speed and it has factory air conditioning. Body off frame restored to original specs. It's one of my favorites right now. Oh, we got some other great cars. Again, go to volocars.com to find prices and information, pictures, videos on everything you see in our showrooms. I know there's at least one more Pontiac down this way. The last car you thought was rare, well, this one over here is extremely rare. Well, looks like we'll get to that in a second because I just found a GTO. This is a 1966 GTO. Incredible body off frame restoration. I mean, it is absolutely laser beam straight with a mirror finish. Look at the reflection of the paint. Rotisserie custom build. Look at the interior. My favorite interior we have. Actual soft leather seats, all custom stitched. Under the hood is a tri-power. And we got the Parisienne over here. Most people probably don't have a clue what that is, but it's the Canadian version. It's like half Pontiac, half Chevrolet. It's a Pontiac body, Parisienne 2+2, but it has a 427 motor in it. That's the way it came. This is fully documented. This is one of 3 built 4-speed car, frame off restored. So yeah, that's rare. It's all the Pontiacs I see in here. Let's go on the hunt for a few more. We're not even in showroom 2 yet, but look what I see here. It's a 67 Pontiac GTO convertible. 400 with a 4-speed, red car, PHS documented. That's Pontiac Historical Services. They did add 4-wheel disc brakes and some fancy wheels, polished torque thrust. That's an overall nice car. We got an older Pontiac down here. It's a 1950 Pontiac Catalina Super Deluxe. The Super Deluxe was a special model. It only came in these colors. Now you can get any combination. You can have this like maroonish color on the bottom, beige on top, or the whole car could be beige, or the whole car could be maroon, but it had to be these colors. Loaded up car, including a light up hood ornament. Believe it or not, it's one of my favorite cars here. The quality, look at the seats, nice and firm. It's a beautiful car. This one here is a 70 Pontiac GTO. It has a great story. I'm not going to try and tell it now because I'll mess it up because my memory ain't the greatest. All number match front to back California car, but it was one of the editors of one of the magazines. Bought the car, built it, restored it, and it's all documented in some magazine articles, which made it real cool. But it's air conditioned, power steering. Very nice 70 GTO. See, we got a Trans Am over here, but there is currently a deposit on this car. On our website, we have a Buy It Now button. You just click the button, that locks it in for you. It's this 75 Trans Am, 42,000 actual miles survivor, 857 made, 455 HO 4-speed car, all number matched, deluxe interior, honeycombs. All of our cars are a little special. They're extra clean, they're extra rare. A lot of people compare to what they see on the internet, but again, ours, I feel, are very special. I picked the best of the best. Getting back to that Buy It Now button, that locks it in for you. You still have the opportunity to call and ask questions, have it inspected, fly out and see it yourself, but that locks it in for you while you're doing your due diligence. I see another Pontiac, 1965, that is my favorite. I had a 65 and it was just, I owned it for a few years. I just had such great times and memories with the car. That's why it's my favorite, and I think that's why most people have a favorite. The memories it brings back. This is a few $100,000 custom build. This car is incredible. Look at that motor compartment. That is a Dart 565 with 700 horsepower. It has the electronic 6-speed overdrive and all the goodies, the 4-wheel disc, rack and pinion, Art Morrison chassis, custom interior. Car's amazing. The color, the look, the stance. Oh, geez, we got another rare Pontiac. Boy, we got some rare Pontiacs. I told you we have 22 Pontiacs. It's not just about the quantity, it's about the quality and the rarity. This is a 77 Pontiac Can-Am. They made this 1 year, that's it. They made about 1,300 of these ever, that's it. It's got the spoilers, the window louvers, the white rally wheels, special striping. The coolest part of the car, shaker hood. They took a lot of cues from the Trans Am that was selling so well. They actually quit making these because the mold for the rear spoiler, I guess, was broken, and they just stopped production. All right, we got a few more to find. Let's go to the next showroom. Speaking of rare and quality, this is a 1967 Pontiac 400, air-conditioned, tilt, deluxe interior, concourse, body off frame restored. This car was owned by the founder of Pontiac Historical Services, so you know this car is right. Documented, nut and bolt restored to the correct tires and lug nuts. 67 Firebird 400. So we got another Pontiac hiding over here. Oh, this good-looking guy right here. 1957 Pontiac Star Chief. Star Chief was top of the line for 57. I got this as a part of a collection of 4 cars. It's a survivor. All this is original chrome. They even claim the paint's original. I think it may have been spotted in a few places. So this one has a little patina, but it's a really good car. And look what it has to offer. 1, 2, 3. That's tri-power carbs. It's power steering, power brakes, and then they've even added air conditioning. Pretty neat setup. You gotta check out the interior since we're here. Assume the seats maybe were split or crackled. They replaced it, and this is glove soft leather. The sides, I believe, are original. The fronts are glove soft leather. They've added seat belts, little mini center console with cup holders and speakers that lifts right out. And you might as well check out the tail lights since we're, oh, you got to look at this too. Oil change stickers from the 70s. There's a few of them in the door jambs. Oh, that door shuts nice. All right, we're gonna head to the next building. Talk about rare. This is a 1978 Redbird. How many of you have heard of that before? Check out the grills. They're red. It's all special striping. It's actually two-tone red. The lower part is a darker red. Red wheels. This one has really low miles. It's next in line to go on the turntable for my video today. It is on our website with some pictures, but all the information and video will be posted over the next few days. It's like brand new top to bottom. Limited edition Redbird. Talk about rarity and desirability, and would you believe it, I'm standing next to the most powerful production Pontiac ever made. Yeah, that's right. This is a 2009 G8 GXP 6.2 LS motor. Oh boy, I don't have the horsepower here, but I think it was over 400 horsepower. With Pontiac no longer in production, this will go down in history as the most powerful Pontiac made. What's cool about this, it's a 6-speed manual, and it has about, I think, 1,000 miles. But anyway, I'm sorry to tease you. This one has a deposit on it too. It's like 90% sure that's going to be sold here, paid for in the next couple days. I thought that was interesting to tell you. That's the most powerful Pontiac ever made. More than the Ram Air 4s and the 428s. So here's a mix of new and old. This is a 68 Firebird. It also has an LS motor that somebody's put in there. And it's a 5-speed manual, and it has all the modern upgrades: air conditioning, fuel injection, power disc brakes, custom suspension, custom sport seats, power windows, tilt, and the list just goes on and on and on. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We put out all sorts of cool videos of cool cars. Click the bell icon, you'll get a notification when they're posted. This here is a GTO. They made them for a couple of years. This one happens to be a 2005 LS2 motor, 6-speed manual trans, low miles. That's a lot more than meets the eye there. It's a quick little car. Performance is very impressive. Oh, do we have any more Pontiacs in here? I don't see any. We can head over to the shop. Oh, one more hiding up here in the corner. 2 more, duh, okay. One right in front of me. This is a 1969 Firebird 400 rotisserie restoration to factory specifications. It's a 4-speed, air-conditioned, power steering, power disc brakes. The dark Verduro green with the pearl white is a beautiful combination. Tilt wheel. And look at this, early head-up display. The tachometer on the hood. And we've got another Trans Am over here in the corner. 1975 Trans Am, 61,000 mile car. It's a 400 automatic, air conditioning. Comes from a really good seller. His cars are always really nice, and this is no exception to that. It is a very clean, correct, proper, honest Trans Am. Now I think we'll head over to the shop. I bet we'll find a couple more over there. All right, here's a 66 GTO, and it's not just another GTO. This thing's loaded to the gills with rare options. It even has the reverb radio. Do you remember what those are? Ever heard one? Sounds like you're in a metal empty garbage can. It's just an echoey effect. That's before stereo. I mean, power trunk release, Rally 1 wheels, power seat, remote mirrors, hazard lights, tilt deluxe wheel. The list goes on and on. We're in our service department. The cars get serviced. We're going to try and make as many of those factory options work as possible. It's a tri-power 4-speed. So this one's not on the website yet, but keep an eye out. It should be out soon. Here we got another rare Pontiac. This is a 1958 Bonneville. And just take a second to look at everything, the ribs in the trunk lid. And when you come down the side here, this was during the big space age. Look at this, it's a rocket. See that? And rockets incorporated right into the side of the car. This has been serviced. This is in our detail bay right now. Look at the speckled carpet. And then, yeah, 4 bucket seats, front and back, leather upholstery. That is extremely rare. And it's got a tri-power under the hood. You'll see this popping up on our website and in our videos in the next few days. One more Pontiac before we wrap it up. Well, over there's a 67 Pontiac. That's sold. It's just waiting to be picked up. It's serviced and detailed the second time. It's waiting to go to its new home. But here we've got a 79 Trans Am. This is the 10th anniversary. This car comes loaded to the gills with leather seats and plush carpet, red lit gauges, loaded up car. And it's the 4-speed. That's the one that everyone wants. The 4-speed comes with the better motor as well. It's 400. The automatics came with a 403 Oldsmobile with, I think, 20 or 40 horsepower less. So that's the Pontiacs we have today. Again, visit volocars.com, where you can always find about 200 classic cars for sale, and there's always about 50 more in the works. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.